Hey guys, what's going on? So I wanted to come and talk about the Biggest Loser show. And this is something I want to do every week because I really love the theme No Excuses this year. So I want to basically come in and talk about that particular excuse for that week and tell you guys how it applies to me and us and how we can eliminate that excuse when it comes to our weight loss. And before I even get into the show, before I forget, I want to say thank you to all of my new subscribers. Yesterday I got 200 new people who subscribed to me, and I'm not sure who sent you guys over or who I should be thanking, but I do want to say thank you for joining me on my weight loss journey, and I really hope I don't disappoint you all. And a quick introduction to my weight loss journey. I started out at 341 pounds and currently I am 210 pounds. So I've lost 131 pounds in 8 months. And I am trying to get to between 170 and 180. And when I get there, I'm going to see how I look and feel. And if I want to continue to lose, I will lose more. But that right now is my goal, between 170 and 180. So yeah, quick introduction to me. Thank you all again for joining my journey. And now let's talk about The Biggest Loser. Now the show basically, and if you recorded it and you want to watch it later, you don't want to watch this video because I will tell you what happened in the show this week. So basically this excuse this week is I don't have a gym. Whether you don't have a gym because it's far from your house and you don't have a car to get to the gym, you can't afford a gym membership, or you just do not go to a gym so you can't lose weight. Now basically what the two teams had to do was compete against each other, answering these nutritional facts questions and going through an obstacle course. And when I was reading the questions in my head, I was actually thinking I had the questions right, but I had a lot of the questions wrong. So I definitely need to learn a lot more about the nutrition and the food that I'm actually putting into my body. One of the questions was actually which has more protein, fish or chicken. I thought naturally chicken has more protein, but fish does. So just in case y'all didn't know, that fish has more protein than chicken. Anyway, so basically the black team lost, and for losing they cannot use the gym at all for the entire week. So the red team had the advantage of, using the gym, and the black team basically had to find a way of losing weight without a gym. And at the end, although the black team did not win, it was so amazing to see that you really can lose weight without a gym. And the red team really only beat them by like 10 pounds or a little bit. They didn't really like beat them out of the ballpark. And for them to have had the access to a gym, you would think that they lost way more weight, but they did not. And Gail got eliminated. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. When Gail got eliminated, when they give you the update at the end of the show, I'm like, she's going to still look the same, because I felt she really didn't give her all on the show. And when they show her at the end, I had to stand up and clap for Gail. She looked totally beautiful, and she lost like 50 extra pounds, and she looked great. So that's the, I guess, synopsis of this week. Let's apply that situation into the real life, into the real world, like people like you and me. I know a lot of people say that, they can't afford a gym membership, or they don't have a gym membership to work out, or it's so far away and they don't have a car and things like that. When I was at my heaviest, breakfast for me 5 days a week on my way to work was a donut from Dunkin' Donuts. Then I go right across the street to Starbucks and give me a caramel macchiato, extra caramel, hold the whipped cream. I mean, I had it like a tea like that, like bang, 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 boom, boom, boom. That's how I wanted it. And just for math's sake, because I really suck at math, but it was way more than $5, we're going to say that a week I spent $25 on just junk food. And that's not mentioning the money I spent eating out at restaurants, the money I spent getting junk food from Walgreens and CVS, all my chips, Skittles, Starburst, Snickers, Milky Way. We're not counting all that money that I spent with that. Now I got on a weight loss journey. And being on a weight loss journey, you are not saying you cannot eat those things, but let's hope this is not an everyday thing. You eating it randomly throughout your journey, because you don't want to get rid of everything in your journey. So I'm saving $25 a week plus whatever extra I was spending on junk food. Let's make that an even $50 a week, okay? I'm not eating that same food anymore, so I have an extra $50. That extra $50 can go to a gym membership, right? It really can go to a gym membership. So you got to see what you can cut out as far as bad food that you was eating a lot of takeout you're not going to have anymore on your journey, and now that's extra money for a gym membership. Now, is it possible to lose weight without a gym? Absolutely. On the show, it showed you that you can definitely lose weight without a gym. They was walking around, walking up hills in a freezing cold, using chairs as weight, using each other as weights. I mean, they was getting their thing without a gym. And when I started my journey, I lost my first 30 pounds without a gym. And I chose to join the gym because working out at home is boring. It gets really boring. You want to change it up. You don't want to be just stuck in the house. For me, I personally didn't like being stuck in the house. So I did join the gym, and that worked for me too. But to think that I couldn't lose weight without a gym, you know, I knew I could still do it because I walked and I did the Biggest Loser DVDs and what else was I doing at that time? Oh, all my Zumba DVDs. So I was still exercising, but I did want to get a lot of strength training in with the gym. For me, when I first started my journey, I didn't have anything needed. I had no weights. I barely had workout DVDs and no workout equipment like exercise bikes, elliptical machines, treadmills. I didn't have any of that stuff. And I did not want to invest in all that stuff because I felt like, you know, maybe this was a phase I was going through and that I wasn't going to succeed. So I didn't really want to spend all that money and just have that stuff taking up space. And what I personally did was went around to a lot of my friends and family. And you know, everybody and their mama is on a weight loss journey or have been at one point in their life. So I went around to them and was like, do you have any dumbbells? Do you have any workout DVDs? And a lot of people will give it to you when they found out that you are losing weight or you're trying to lose weight, because they're like, dang girl, it's about time. And you know, I collected a whole lot of stuff from other people, and they're not using it. It's sitting in the corner collecting dust. So why not have you put it into use, right? So go around to people, ask people, hey, do you have some extra equipment? Do you have some dumbbells? Do you have any extra DVDs that you're not using at the time? But really, you guys, return the stuff back to them. That way, if you need it again, if you want to get off and get back on your journey, they will gladly give it to you to use. If you feel you can only lose weight with the gym, maybe you can give it one of your luxuries that you have. Example, the internet, cable TV, cell phone. If you have a house phone, of course you need some form of communication, but you have a house phone, cell phone, cable, internet, but you say you can't afford the gym. maybe give up one of those luxuries that you have. Unfortunately, it's not what you really want, but if you really feel you cannot lose weight without a gym, there's really no excuse if you can afford these other things that you can't afford a gym. Before you sign up for a gym, ask yourself, is this something you really want to do? Don't sign up for a gym just because you think it's the thing to do, or it's what you do on a weight loss journey, because you don't want to just be wasting unnecessary money that can go with getting healthy food or getting the equipment like dumbbells, or I don't know, just items you may need throughout your weight loss journey. When I first started, I did not join the gym, and although I was thinking in my head I was ready to lose weight, I honestly wasn't ready to put it into action. So I knew that me spending $50 a month on a gym membership was not something I wanted to do. That's like 3 dresses from Dots, and then like 6 on the clearance section. So I was like, no, I'm not gonna waste $50 a month when I can use that $50 for something else. So when you sign up for a gym, make sure you're ready to do it. And if not, like I said, use workout DVDs. Go walking, go jogging, do something outside, and you can definitely lose the weight. So please comment below on, how you feel about the excuse that you cannot lose weight without a gym membership. And if you use that excuse, how did you overcome that? So comment below, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.